Hi, everyone. Welcome to Disney Trivia Live, the semi-weekly show in which we play Disney Live.
Trivia.
Way to go.
It's been a while since you've done that. It's been a while since you've curveball.
So I was just telling Gideon, this might be the least active early chat we've ever had.
Well, I can see why.
Well, no one's watching?
Yeah.
So, okay, well, Schnebs is here. Alyssa's here. Okay, it's getting better.
AJ's
Hi,
here.
AJ. Nice to see you again.
What is your question, by the way? Feel free to ask. We love questions here.
Robert Tucker's here.
In fact, that's all we do here. We ask questions.
In our midst today, Gideon. In our midst. 6-time Emmy-winning editor, 4-time Oscar-winning editor, Nikki B. 72.
4-time Grammy-winning editor.
4-time Grammy-winning editor. Only one Clio award, kept getting edged out by Susan Lucci.
Just a second.
Right. Oh, hi, Donna.
Hey, Haunted Mansion Holiday, my favorite holiday overlay.
I guess you're gonna miss the show because I guess he'll be off by the time we actually get started. He's in line for Haunted Mansion Holiday. This would be a great time to do a big crowdsource with everybody. Everybody is in line with.
Hello. Hi, Edith.
Hi, Donna. Hi, Evil Queen. Nice to see you as always. Hello, Edith Calvin. Nice to see you as always. All right.
Okay, we have some people flying in. They remember.
We have some people missing, though. I don't see Geo. Well, that's really who I mean. I don't see Geo.
You don't see Geo.
I don't see
Geo.
Geo
Sometimes work this
way. I don't see Trio. No, Trio isn't always active in the chat.
Yeah, they're not active in the
when
chat.
It's a little dead in the chat, I wouldn't mind knowing people are out there.
Or you could just, be patient.
Okay. We'll take care of it, AJ. We'll take care of it. Don't worry. Do not worry. Do not worry. What time is it? It is 7:33. Oh, why do you want to know from Edith? We can help you.
It's like 12:27.
Where Edith is?
Yesterday.
Yeah, where Edith is, it's like Christmas has happened already.
Are you ready for next Christmas?
Do they celebrate Christmas down under? They do in the summer.
They celebrate Christmas, but leprechauns give all the presents.
It is 3:33 where Edith is, which is kind of cool. All three numbers are 3.
Oh yeah. Or you know what you could do? You could just wake up at 3:33, or be there when it's 3:33 p.m.
Breaking news. Academy Award-winning editor Nikki B.
Hey, we both have Expo shirts.
Oh yeah, we do. So here's mine. D23 Expo 2022, the Ultra Disney Fan Event. The thing that makes it extra special, my Disney 100 sleeve. And show off yours.
I have this one. It's a bunch of Disney Parks characters, and I really like it.
And on the back of it is solid blue.
Oh yeah, on the back. Well, to them it's black, but yes, it's blue. Okay, hold on, actually. Just the second.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's exactly that.
It's this, but on a shirt. You can get a better look at it. I can cover my face, and then I won't get.
Wait, Donna says you are amazing for getting up so early. I am better at staying up late. Yeah.
How do you know Edith isn't staying up?
My guess would be Edith is staying up late, not getting up early. That's purely a guess.
I actually think it's the other way around.
Really, you think she's getting up early?
Yeah.
Well, now I just always assumed she was staying up late. Now I am so curious.
How did we ask this exact question before?
No, not a chance. I never forget anything. Oh, what I did forget is it's 5 minutes in.
I'm sure you're ready to play Disney Trivia Live, but before we do, there are a few rules. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go! To start, you'll need 2 screens to play. Unless you're on computer. We'll get to that in a moment. You'll need one to watch the live stream, which you use to choose questions, and one to play trivia game, you use to answer. Now you will need to be able to see both at the same time, and there are a few ways to do that. On a computer, just put the 2 windows side by side. It's not hard, but on other devices, you may have to stand outside the box. If by yourself, the best bet is watching on some sort of tablet and playing on a phone. But if you're hosting some weird taco and trivia party with friends, you might want to put us on the big screen of a TV and have everyone play on their phones. Oh, and not the old-fashioned kind of phones. Phones that can run websites, like LP Quiz. We use LP Quiz to play the games because it allows for us to do some really fun question types. All I have to do is go to lpquiz.com and type in a pin. Not that kind, a 4-digit code we will review when it's time to start the game. Oh, we also have prizes. If luck is on your side, you will get your very own magnet. There are 2 ways to win. Way 1, get first place. And way 2, finishes the spots that the wheel, I said wheel, lands on. In order to claim the prize, take a screenshot of your screen and send it to trivia@laughingplace.com. Oh, and one more thing. Please don't watch on Facebook. You see, it has a pretty big lag, making it impossible to play on it. So don't use Facebook. Well, that's that. Now it's time for you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the one and only Disney Trivia Live.
Guys, we figured it out. Edith just never sleeps.
She never sleeps.
Never. Ever.
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 Because there's two of them.
Dun, dun, dun.
Kind of like that movie that I can't think of the name of right
Although
now.
there's a daytime Edith and a nighttime Edith, because here's what happens. The beach Edith stay up 24/7. So when they go behind the building, the daytime Edith goes in parks, while the nighttime Edith comes out and finishes.
What's the movie I'm thinking of, people? The Prestige. The Prestige. Starring Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman and Michael Caine and not Sarah.
When was that movie made?
No, one more actress. Scarlett Johansson.
When was that movie made?
In the 2000s, probably around, I would estimate around 2015 or so. Maybe a little earlier.
Okay.
2012, 2013. I love that movie. That's in my top 10 list of movies. The Prestige.
Is it right up there with Die Hard, Jurassic World, and Jurassic World Dominion?
It's better than all but two of those. If someone like Nikki B thinks The Prestige is great, then I know it's great because she is an Emmy award-winning costume designer. So, all right, folks, we've got two quizzes for you today. Two quizzes. Plus, you have me learning something new today. If you've been on my Facebook, if you're my Facebook friend, you know what I learned today. But I'm going to share it with you guys for the rest of you. But not right now. Not right
Well,
now.
I don't even know.
It's coming.
No, you said
Two.
no.
Well, no. Two quizzes for you today. I almost said two, and that's actually three. Two quizzes. Our first quiz.
Two quizzes today.
I remember that.
Two quizzes.
I used to have
two
a
quizzes,
Room
two
222
quizzes.
coloring book. That you didn't know that. Our first quiz, written by yours truly, is called The 80s. And it's all about Disney in the 80s. Our second quiz, written by yours truly, is called The 90s. And it's all about Disney in the 90s.
Or the 2000s and the 2000s.
I wasn't alive then. I have to be periods I'm familiar with. I slept through the 2000s.
That's the only you were alive.
What are you going to sing, Robert? I'm curious what you're going to sing. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. And the very
You and
next
Mom
day-
sang some karaoke a while ago.
We did. All right. And if you should happen to win either one of today's quizzes or finish in a place as designated by the magical wheel,
It's magical, all right.
you will win your very own Disney Trivia Live Maglet. That's right. Your very own Maglet. So get yourselves over to lpquiz.com. Here, let me restart this thing because last time we had some issues. lpquiz.com, and get ready to type in today's pin, not pin number, that would be redundant. Today's pin, it is, are you ready?
Why are we typing in a personal identification number?
What do they call it, a pin? It's not a personal. Get ready to type in
Why
today's
today?
code number. Oh no, this is what Kahoot called it too. Get ready to
So
type.
it's the Republic of who?
Get ready to type in today's code number. I need to change my program now. Today's code number is 7226. 7226. Come on in. It's your chance to win.
No, we need a fun name for it.
The
The password.
password. No, it's a trigger.
The trigger?
Caitlin's here.
The
The trio is here after all. Hi, trio. M Mouse Club. I think that stands for Mickey Mouse Club.
No, I think it's yes from Warner Mouse Club.
Could be. Edith Down Under's here. AJ loves Disney.
I have a feeling that AJ might love Disney.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa. Welcome
Even though it's
home.
no rehearse.
They took such a long and fun trip. We loved following along on their trip. And they're
Oh,
back
it's the
home in
personal
time.
identification number for the quiz.
The quiz is not a person. That's
It's still
kind of weird.
personal.
If it's a pin, you don't tell everyone a pin. So pins are secret.
Now I'm just thinking of the pin, like bowling pins, kind of, and they're secret. They're secret bowling pins.
That's not what I meant.
I know, but that's what I'm thinking
like
of.
this kind of pin. Oh, here we go. Edith said, I was reasonably referred to as being born in the late 1900s, and I've been having an existential crisis ever since. Edith, you want to feel even worse? I was also born in the late 1900s, so we're basically the same age.
That's awesome.
All right, Evil Queen, we're going to have to agree to disagree on this one.
I mean, it is secret for the quiz.
It's not secret because we're telling everybody.
Who's here, which is all 16 people.
We're willing to tell the whole world. Everyone can play.
But they're not gonna. Except
okay, we're moving on. All right, right now I'm going to sing the one by Elton John and Be With You by Enrique Iglesias. I don't know that song. So I'm sorry. Elton John, I guess that's why they call it the blues. I assume that's what you're singing. I hear something.
Oh, I hear something. It sounds
sounds like
spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel.
Someone born in the late 1900s. If you finish in first place, or
okay, here we go. Spin.
First or sixth place, you will win yourself your very own one-of-a-kind
Disney Trivia Live
magnet. I mean, it's one of a kind in that, each one is one. There are many copies of it, but yours is one. And as we've learned, just because Doobie doesn't know a song doesn't mean he can't sing it. Oh, absolutely. Plus, I know every song. All right, here we go. Get yourself. Oh, we already did that part. We need at least one of you guys to tell us you're ready, and we will get started. You know what's funny about that statement, Edith? See if you can prove me wrong. A non-trivial song. We're not talking Happy Birthday, but for a non-trivial song, there is not a single song, no matter how much you love it, that you can sing word for word, no mistakes, without having the music as the background. Just sit here and sing the song. No mistakes, word for word. Not a single one. I've given this challenge to so many people. No one has won this challenge. It seems so easy. Oh, I love this song. I know this song. No, you know it when you sing along, and maybe you miss a word or two. Without that music there, no way you get it word for word. No way. All right. Oh, we got some readies. Sorry. Ready and hit the like. Thank you, Donna. Ready, just like Tigger. AJ's ready. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, here we go. Question number poll. Gideon. What do we do poll?
It's good to know you better and your chance to get used to the user interface.
Today's poll is simple. What was the best part of the 80s? Is it the music? The clothing? The movies? I have no idea. I wasn't born yet. And it's going to hurt me how many of you put D.
This photo is weird.
Hey, one guess as to who this photo is.
I have no clue.
It is a very, 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 very young Depeche Mode.
The one guy on the very, very, very far side just does not look like he's there.
It's so old that they still had Vince Clarke in the band. He hadn't yet quit the band to form Yaz, and then they brought in Alan Wilder. Yeah, very old Depeche Mode. Album 1. Woo! Nikki knows who they were, right, Nikki? Robert Tucker says the music. Edith Girvin says Tequila, the Champs. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Milk. We used to sing that song at the Disneyland Hotel. But
we have one that wasn't born yet.
But instead of saying Tequila.
What are the results? What are the results?
The results are the music, of course. 4 people said the movies.
Only 2 people weren't born yet. Wow, our audience is older than I thought.
Nikki B knew who they were. That's right. That's right. Wait. She was a snowman just earlier today. And now she's showing off her Emmy. She's got an Emmy.
You're slow.
I am slow. Oh my. Nikki B, you are the greatest. You are the greatest. Emmy award-winning editor, Nikki B. One of the many she has on her mantle.
And you get laughing emojis.
That is great, Nikki B. Okay. Also, award-winning ball girl back in the day. Maybe the 80s.
There's awards for that?
Yeah. They're highly competitive. All right, question number 1 in the 80s. I'm dying. Thank you, Nikki. What is the advertised destination of the original Star Tours? Is it Moon of Endor, Tatooine, Alderaan, or Dagobah? And that might be a hint in that image there. That would be Twiggy and Starbuck from
Yeah, I haven't even seen it.
Buck Rogers in the 25th century.
You didn't even see what the photo was, Mom. You didn't watch her stream.
Oh, man. Nikki B says, the doctor in my family was on Jeopardy with Alec. Oh, cool. We've been watching Jeopardy lately. We've decided to go back to Jeopardy. We just saw the guy who won, I think, 22
Oh, this
in a
is one of
row.
my favorites.
Twinkie?
Favorite episodes of Battlestar Galactica?
Yeah.
Which one is this?
It's rarely seen.
The Cylon
'Cause
becomes
it's not-
friends?
because it was like cliffhangery, and then the series was canceled.
Because the Cylon had his armor on, I thought it was like some backstage picture.
No,
Jet.
it's when he crashed on a planet, and then Cylon also crashed on the planet, and he kind of helps.
Like Enemy Mine with Louis Gossett Jr.
That way he's not alone, and he falls in love with some ethereal being, and he ends up with some sort of Brady kid, and the Brady kid is how they end up finding Earth in the series. And yeah,
I need to watch this with you. Only we owned it.
we do,
I know.
because the CEO bought it for my birthday.
Before you were CEO. Yes, pictured here are Dorothy
Wait, Bob?
and
wait,
the Tin Man.
Bob?
The
He called him
Cylon.
Psy. They became friends, so he called him Psy.
Gary Owens was the Cylon?
Sure.
And that's the way it was. He's the guy that always talked like this, right? Hi, I'm Gary Owens. Welcome to the show. Paul held an Oscar
Oh,
winning.
see? Schnubs knows. He said that Cylon was named Psy. Yeah, see? He knows. So happy.
Very creative name. What are the chances the one Cylon to crash land would be named Psy?
No. He named him Psy.
Oh, okay.
It was like his nickname for it when he
Oh.
kind of reboots him, and so he doesn't.
Does the Cylon name him Man or Ma?
Don't make fun of my show.
All right, here we go. How'd you guys do on that one? This is weird. No Geo
Very
here.
sensitive.
We have. Oh, wow. You guys took a ride.
You guys took a ride on Adventure through Space.
Light speed to
Light speed. They never get there, but that is the destination.
They get there, they just
Do they
keep
get there?
going.
Oh, we passed the indoor, then they don't get there.
They get there.
Comment.
They just don't
But
stop.
what's weird is I remember the other ones being posters on the wall,
Right.
so they don't count as advertised.
Original Star Tour.
That's what
Okay,
I mean.
but I mean
When
the
I was
attra-
on the original Star Tours, I would see that I could go to all those other places.
I see
and
what
the
you
chart
mean.
Would say you're going here, you're going there.
First
and we
of
would
all-
always end up going to Endor.
First of all, Tony, we've got fun. By Star Tours, I did not mean the airport or the tourist. The tourist. I meant the ride. The
Oh,
ride.
okay. So that particular one that
Yes.
I was on,
And
flight 14.
considering there's only one answer, and
No,
I think people figured it out.
One answer, I would have figured
Also,
it
technically,
meant
I don't think
Endor.
it's 1401.
Well, no.
The original. They added.
Yeah, they think that later.
okay.
Oh, the fun fact.
Fun fact: Harry Potter was going to be at Disney World, but J.K. Rowling changed her mind. I've heard that fact. I'm not certain it's a fact. I'm not certain it's not a fact. I think it's probably a little bit more complicated than that, whatever the result. But the most important thing is Grandma and Grandpa are in the top 5. And Edith, for the first time ever, is in the top 5.
We're taking a photo of
Smile, Edith. First time ever in the top 5.
Not true.
Every time's the first time for Edith.
Well, no, it's because this is her first time in this timeline.
In this universe.
Mickey Mouse Club's in first. Margot and Agnes from a different studio are in second. Here we go. Question number 2.
Lightspeed, Lightspeed to question number 2.
What launched on April 18th, 1983? Was it Space Mountain at the Magic Kingdom? Michael Eisner's tenure as CEO, also Michael Eisner. The Disney Channel or Horizons at Epcot?
Michael Eisner launched.
What launched on April 18th, 1983?
Hmm.
My Love for Rebecca. No, I was 12, so never mind.
Yep.
But I knew someday I was going to meet this awesome girl and fall in love. And I decided I'm going to start my love now, even though I haven't met her yet.
Well, you were also
You're so
doing whatever
strange.
the answer is. I think it is D.
In fact, that's my advice
You
for
know
all
how
you people out
okay,
there.
so you get kind of mopey around certain birthdays.
I do?
Yes.
Oh, of mine.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
So like when you got to a 30.
I thought you meant
you're
like
kind
Joe
of
Blow's
mopey.
having a birthday. Oh, how's
but,
that?
Like, when you be 30, you're kind of mopey.
I was mopey at 30.
50,
I was mopey at 50.
During certain, like as we get closer to select anniversaries of ours, you get extremely goofy.
You think I'm goofy now because it's our 25th
I
anniversary?
feel like as we approach our anniversary, like the week and a half or so leading up to our anniversary,
You want to know why
at
this is?
periods in our life, you get really goofy.
Do you want to know why this is?
Why is this?
Not everyone is so lucky as to fall in love at a young age and have that love endure the test of time.
Okay.
And I am blessed enough to be one of those people as we embark upon 25 years of marriage. It just hits me. It washes over me like flotsam and jetsam how lucky I am to be with you. And it just makes me giddy.
Cool.
Can we continue with the show?
Everybody that I asked.
And grow. Thank you, Donna. And grow. It grows. My love grows much like my body over the 23 years
Wow.
before the past two. All right. The correct answer is the Disney Channel. Oh, pop quiz. What was the first show on the Disney Channel? That's a great question, Chef. Let's hear it. I don't
I
know.
know some of the launch. Like I know there was Welcome to Pooh Corner.
Oh, that was
Don't
a
know
good
any
show.
others.
I really thought this one might trigger you to say, watch.
Oh, watch the Funklands video. It's good. It's really good.
On
Oh, that was good. The Defunctland video on the
Disney Channel theme.
the
who
I-
wrote the Disney
yeah.
Channel theme. Great Defunctland.
It was very, very
Mystery,
interesting.
mystery.
The correct answer here is the Disney Channel. It launched
Very
on
good.
April 15th.
Very good documentary.
Very good documentary. After you finish that one, watch the other one.
The Fast Pass one.
Yes.
One of the Disney Channel shows
Yeah,
had a
we can
talking
page.
dog. It was called Dog
With a blow.
with Substack.
Dog.
What's your favorite show?
The Patreon.
The Patreon pooch. I love that. Write that down.
Or trademarking this. Patreon Pooch.
Nebs is in first place. Grandma and Grandpa.
Hold on.
Look at that.
Hey,
They got
we were
that
the
one.
first on our block to have it. My parents made sure we were
Yeah.
signing up early.
We got it too as soon as it went to free cable. Question number 3.
Well, that's when they stopped rewriting all the good shows.
Multi-select.
Exercise.
Choose all that apply. Do not forget to hit submit. Which of these men served as CEO of Disney at some point in the 1980s? Card Walker, Ron Miller, Michael Eisner, Bob Iger. Could be 1, 2, 3, or 4 of these. Choose all that apply. Hit submit.
Paul, what is the answer though? I really want to know now.
Do you know who the CEO is on the screen, Rebecca, by any chance?
Is that CEO
Based
of
on the
Ford?
car.
Famous 80s CEO.
Oh, I have no idea.
Lee Iacocca, the
Oh.
man who saved Chrysler, I believe. Maybe GM. I don't know. Anyway, he's a car guy who saved the company. He was a big guy in the 80s. Lee Iacocca. Everyone knew who he was in the 80s.
This guy saved the company. Yeah, that's who he was.
Schnabs, we're still waiting, man. Enough with the game. We want to know the answer. Oh, I know what it was. Video killed the radio star.
What?
Alyssa says Card Walker and Bob Iger. Don't think that's going to be it. Correct answer is Card Walker, Ron Miller, and Michael Eisner. Card Walker opened the 80s. Michael Eisner closed the 80s. Ron Miller in between. And one person I bet gets that right is Edith, because Edith is Michael Eisner's biggest fan.
So you just assumed she got the entire question correct.
Reportedly, the very first Disney Channel show was Good Morning Mickey.
That makes sense.
Only 2 people got that right.
I know.
And one of them was not Edith.
That would have been my guess. by the
Mickey
way,
B
that's what I
said
remember.
the Buggles. The Buggles.
Oh, I loved the Buggles are weird.
I think she means the Bugles, who did Video Killed the Radio stuff.
Oh, wasn't there a show called the
There's
Buggles?
the Muggles or the Wuggles or the
There was
Wuzzles.
No, maybe it was this. I think there was a show called the Buggles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Schneps does not want to be wrong, so maybe I'm wrong. But I think it's the Buggles, the Bugles, who did Video Killed the Radio star.
Buggles.
I think Shabs might
Okay.
be talking about the Disney Channel show,
I know he is.
No, the Buggles.
The Buggles.
The Bugaloos.
Yeah, the Bugaloos is what I was thinking of, but the Buggles did do Video Killed the Radio.
Okay.
I'm so
And it's not Bugles, it's Buggles.
It's Buggles?
Yes. You've been wrong all these years. But yes, but when you put Buggles, I thought of the Bugaloos.
Wait, what's this?
Because they're in the air and everywhere.
Why do you make it rain?
Yes, I know the bugger.
Wait, Dad, why do you make it rain?
That's my.
His brain
That's
matter
my
like
brain
falling
matter,
on
you
you.
know.
Oh, it seems like picking up pieces of your brain. Yeah.
What's
I'm
next?
noticing that if my hair starts to go out a little bit, it's thinner here. I think I'm to the point where I have to keep it very, very short so it's not obvious I'm thinning in
That's
front.
not true.
It's all so gray.
Donna says Allison question mark. That might be the correct answer. All right.
What might be the quick of what?
The first show on the Disney Channel. Question number 4. Was it Inside Out with George Foreman? Disneyland stopped using ticket books in what year? Was it 1980, 1982, 1984, 1986? Theme song a lot. The Bugaloos. The Bugaloos. Do you remember what was the one with Henrietta Hippo and the guy with the glasses?
The News Review.
The News Review coming right at you. What was the other animals there? All I remember is Henrietta Hippo.
I know there was an owl.
Oh yeah, Woodsy.
Was his name Woodsy? I don't
The only
think
owl
so.
I know.
I was like pretty sure Woodsy the owl was like for the forestry service.
Wait, you don't know any other owls?
The Hogwarts owl.
And there was a guy with really big glasses and
That's what I said, the glasses guy. And I assume they're the
a
woman.
frog.
Oh yes, Froggy the Frog.
Kermit.
What's his name? Really frog.
All right, Rebecca, someone look up the characters for the Newsy Review.
I'm sure the frog's name was
It was
Fox.
Freddie the frog.
Freddy the Frog
And Charlie the owl.
was it
Oh, and Charlie the owl was performed by Sharon,
of,
the Mickey Mouse Club.
and was it Henrietta Hippo?
Henry. Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
Henrietta Hippo.
That
And
was
apparently Chuck Woolery was a postman on the show. But I don't know if it's that Chuck.
You know how
Woolery.
fast he delivered the mail?
Can't be that.
2 minutes
it
and
is
2
that Chuck
seconds.
Woolery. Wow. Okay, I've got to go
That's-
deep dive on this show later.
That's the show I used to watch. That one and HR Puff and stuff. I spent some time.
HR Puffin stuff. Wasn't that the show that?
Who's your friend? I don't know. I was 5. I was 7. I don't know. To me, it was a nice, innocent show.
Wait, no, that's the show that the guy from Tales of the Okefenokee made.
Yes.
Yes, it is. 1982. You guys are
They
good.
also heavily inspired McDonald Land.
Year questions are hard. That's really impressive, guys.
Yeah, you're
Give yourself a pat on the back.
Can... Wait, no, I see myself a pat on the back.
Mickey Mouse Club's in first. Schneb, Feeling 80, Evil Queen, and Grandma and Grandpa still hanging on to the top 5. Here we go. Question
We're
number
still
5. Keep me hanging. Oh. What 1980s film featured the voices of Grant Bardsley and Susan Sheridan? Grant Bardsley and Susan Sheridan. Were they voices in The Fox and the Hound, The Great Mouse Detective, The Black Cauldron, or Oliver and Company? Rebecca, what TV show is this? Is that He-Man, Master of the Universe?
Sure doesn't look like it.
She-Ra?
Doesn't look like that either.
What is it?
I don't know. I just typed in 80s and 80s cartoon and chose one that looked very 80s. And now I fear what I chose.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I do not recognize this show.
Okay. Anyone recognize this show and it's appropriate, let us know in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know. Now, did you like a Google
I
search?
assumed it was like He-Man. But I've never seen He-Man. So I don't know. Anyway, Elissa says Oliver and Company. I don't believe this is Oliver and Company, but I could be mistaken. I haven't seen it in a long time. But the correct answer to the question is, do you know, Rebecca? These voices? I don't know how you guys got this right. Wow.
What was it?
The Black Cauldron.
Woohoo!
No one's heard of either of these people. How in the world did you guys get this right?
Maybe that's how.
Maybe they know the voices in the other movies.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Ta-da!
Question, number scoreboard. Has Schnebs popping up in the second, the 2 E's in third and
That's
fourth.
what we're missing. We need sound effects like that. Like that show we were watching the other day.
The people show.
The People Show?
People magazine. crossword.
Yeah, you didn't get my
Wasn't
little-
People Puzzling? I thought it was the tug of words game.
Oh, you're right. Question number 6.
You made a little
Multi-select.
board of sound effects.
Which of these parks opened in the 1980s? Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Typhoon Lagoon, Disney's Hollywood Studios. Choose all that apply.
This is a theme park question. I know this.
Be the first. Choose all that apply. Don't forget to hit submit. Evil Queen says she got it by process of elimination. That makes sense.
It
Yeah,
was.
kind of
Good morning, Mickey.
It was Good Morning Mickey. What exactly was Good Morning Mickey?
a compilation of shorts.
Okay. G0. All the Gatorade taste. None of the calories your body doesn't need.
What flavor?
This has not been a paid advertisement. As much as I wish it was. Lemon lime.
I wish there was hints that paid advertisement.
I'll take anything, frankly. Alyssa says Epcot. You're right. Epcot's one of them, but it could be more than one. But it's not. It's just one. No, it's not. It's three. What am I?
So maybe that was Dungeons and Dragons.
Epcot, Typhoon Lagoon, and Disney's Hollywood Studios all opened in the 80s. Animal Kingdom opened in 19 something other than 80.
1998.
Yes, that. And most of you guys got that. That's impressive for just like, look at Edith back up in the third place. She has never been in the top 5 before.
Yep, I'm very sure of that fact.
Very impressive. Question number 7, 1250 points. Extra points for this one because I meant to put that on the multi-select. What 1980s film is this still from? And Rebecca, I expect you to know this. Is this from Herbie Goes Bananas, Tex, Cheetah, or Never Cry Wolf?
I saw this in a drive-in theater.
You do know this?
That is similar to the one where you have a meal when you are at the studios. I saw it
Really?
in Winnetka.
One
Yeah,
that's actually
I saw
indoors?
It in Winnetka. It was a double feature, as I recall.
I've been to Winnetka Drive-In before.
Yeah.
Kidder with the great fact, 1998, the year Taco Bell introduced Gorditas. I don't know. I picture Kidder playing this game surrounded by like an AI computer over here and like 17 laptops over here and a whole staff of people.
98. Back, that one.
No, I think it's more than that. Grandma and Grandpa are the ones I really want to see if they got this right. What movie is it, Rebecca?
Cheetah.
This is Cheetah. And fun fact, the guy right here on the left never prospers.
So embarrassing.
Moving on.
You guys got Cheetah. Oh my. Who
Not that
are
hard.
you people?
Not that.
What do you mean it's not that hard? I've never even heard of this movie.
Neither have I.
That's your.
This could have
that's
been
your
Never
weakness.
Cry Wolf. It wasn't going to be Herbie Goes
No,
Bananas.
it's
I grant you
definitely
that.
no, it's definitely not Never Cry Wolf.
No one has seen Never Cry Wolf in this chat.
I've never even heard of Never Cry Wolf.
It was advertised so frequently on the Disney Channel.
I've never heard of that movie.
Seriously?
I've heard of Cheetah. I've never heard of Never Cry Wolf.
Oh, I can picture certain moments in that film because of the preview. I've never bothered to watch the movie. It's not my taste.
Anyway, you guys got it. You're smarter than me. Edith.
Grandma and Grandpa, I
Did not
take
get
it, may have
Grandma
gotten
and
it.
Grandpa got it right.
Of course they did.
Bravo. Bravo. Didn't we do one contest that was like totally geared toward them, like all 70s live action stuff?
See, Evil Queen scene Never Cry Wolf.
Really?
Yeah, it stars that famous 3-named actor dude.
John Michael Smith.
Whose name is not
What
coming to
character
mind.
had an entirely new, not redone attraction added in 1983's New Fantasyland? Alice in Wonderland, Snow White, Peter Pan, Pinocchio.
I just ain't
Watch, I'm
entirely.
going to be wrong.
Because-
Oh, I am right. He is a 3-named actor.
John Michael Vincent.
No, it's Charles Martin Smith.
Oh, your cousin.
No.
Because some attractions were redone in 1983,
Yeah.
and some people might say they were new. Therefore, and so I want to make it
Right.
clear I'm talking about
Entirely.
entirely new.
Both are stupid.
Who was added?
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio's Daring Journey,
Pinocchio.
1983. Right, that is accurate. Yes, and sadly, Mr. T did not get his attraction until 4 years later, 1987. They call it first name Mr. middle name period last name T. What it's called? You got to tell us what it's called. Oh, look who's here. Technically, wasn't Never Cry Wolf a Lifetime
I
movie?
don't think so. I think it was.
I mean, it probably was, but a different version.
It was. It was me. It's a Walt Disney Pictures.
Yes, it is. It is. Tony's being Tony. Schnebs remembers the Disney Channel commercial for Never Cry Wolf.
Yeah, you can't forget them.
Now I want to see one. Never Cry Wolf. Oh. You'll never
The
forget that.
rails are shell.
You'll never forget that. Scoreboard says Mickey Mouse Club's in first place. Grandma and Grandpa up to fourth. Evil Queen Schnebs and Edith rounding out the top 5.
Mad Mr. Tea Party.
Oh, great idea, Jeff. Can you draw that?
Mad Mr. Tea. That sounds like a AI image generator.
This
thing.
is Jeff. You guys see that logo down there?
Yeah, see that lovely logo that's currently blocked by it.
He created that.
Hold on, I can do better.
This is the guy who created this logo for us. Thank you, Jeff.
It looks nice.
Question number 9, and I am feeling fine. Multi-select. Choose all that apply. Do not forget to submit. Here we go.
No, forget.
Which of these Disney World hotels opened in the 1980s? The Grand Floridian, the Beach Club, Old Key West, All-Star Sports. Choose all that apply. Do not forget to hit submit.
While you wait for that countdown, check out this like 6 seconds of this trailer. Are you ready?
Never Cry Wolf.
And now you'll understand why. There's no way I would have thought that other thing was.
Well, it's like actually about a wolf. Wait, the dingo ate my baby.
See all the caribou, and then there's snow and people in parkas.
No, what I see is this guy trying to sleep and these wolves stalking him.
Yes, exactly. Yes, this is the sequence, and then at some
Now I see
point,
the caribou.
at some point, he'll be among the midst of caribou,
He's in the caribou.
partially dressed, maybe not dressed
I
at
didn't know
all.
that. They're nude.
There you go. See? This must have ran like every other commercial.
Did
Wait.
the guy die?
So early Disney Channel had commercials where a guy was running in the nude?
I thought it didn't have commercials at all.
Remember, you had like daytime shows and then nighttime
Disney
shows.
Channel. That's the job. Okay. Yeah.
By the way, you can find that on YouTube. Just look for Never Cry Wolf official trailer.
I bet the LPTV.
No. You don't want to get demonetized.
Oh wow! Look at only one person got this right. The Grand Floridian is the only one of these to open in the 80s. The only one. You guys took a ride on the Motel 6 on 192, except for Margot. Way to go, Margot!
I had no idea that the Grand Floridian was that old.
It is.
I
Yeah,
always forget that.
hard to believe, really.
Yeah.
It feels so recent, and I wasn't even alive then.
Final question. Mickey Mouse Club is well in front. Should have no trouble unless he plays Double Jeopardy really poorly. I should do that. You get to wager on the last question. What is the name of the company portrayed in Tron? Is it Incom, Incal, Incorp, or InGen?
Hey, look, it's the lab from Jurassic Park.
Don't say what it's called. When did Old Key West open? I can't tell you that, Evil Queen. That might factor into the 90s.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, now they can all look at that.
Quick, everybody. Wikipedia.
This is the lab for InGen with an I.
But the answer for Tron is Incom. Incom, which stood for Energy Needs Children or Mothers. Incom.
Energy needs
Gideon, the podium.
Third place, we have Evil Queen. In second place, we have Schnabs. And first place, we have a Mouse Club.
Totally rad, dude. Totally rad.
Never say those again.
Okay, Mickey Mouse Club, dude. If you can email trivia@laughingplace.com and come.
Wait.
Oh,
In fourth place, we have Grandma and Grandpa. And in sixth place, we have.
Edith.
Wait.
Whoa. What happened at fifth?
I don't think that exists anymore.
That's weird. All right, well, we're still saying Edith
What was
got
the magnet
six.
spot?
Six, yeah.
Oh, congratulations, Edith. Time for us to waste some money shipping the magnet.
You see what Edith did there? Edith put in a phantom fifth to push her down to six so she would get a magnet.
This?
The phantom fifth. All right, folks, that was fun, wasn't it?
Yay. I'm ready for the 90s.
All right, we're going to get to the 90s. And while you guys are getting ready for the 90s, I'm going to tell you what I learned today. It's fascinating. Fascinating. When I say fascinating, I mean fascinating with the capital 80.
The capital eating.
LPquiz.com, 1415.
So look what happened to the
1415. So check this out. Back in the day,
Back in the day,
back before there were alarm clocks,
before there were alarm clocks.
one of the jobs someone had, he was called the knocker upper, which just cracks me up. His job title was the knocker upper, and his job was to go around town and knock on people's windows, either with his hand if it's a low window, or he'd have like a giant stick if it's a high window, and wake people up in the morning. Because there were no alarm clocks, you got to get to work.
I have a question.
Not everyone had a rooster,
I have a
so
question.
you hire the knocker upper to go around and wake you up.
Question.
Wait. And so this job existed until the 40s or 50s when alarm clocks became much more common and reliable. Although in some areas in England, it was actually used into the 70s. In my lifetime, there were knocker-uppers. When I was born, I thought, hey, I want to grow up to be a knocker-upper. And then turns out that the job is no longer needed. Yes.
Who wakes that up?
That is a great question. Presumably, they did have a rooster.
I'd hope so.
All right.
If you appreciated that information, please hit the like button. And if you want more useful facts, such as the history of alarm clocks and what happened before alarm clocks,
With the knocker-uppers.
subscribe to
So
this channel.
let me tell you this. Let me give credit where it's due. I like to play a game called Go to Quora and see what pops up because I just like to read interesting stuff. And that one, so the question was, what is a job that doesn't exist anymore? And it was elevator operator, which was fascinating in of itself. But I'm like, I wonder what some others were. So I click and I see a bunch of other answers and I see knocker-upper. I'm like, this can't be true. So I highlight it and go over to Wikipedia. It's true. Knocker-upper. And as Eva Queen says, if you paid them to knock you up, it would be a totally different job. Yes, that is not what a knocker-upper does. That's why I had to go look it up because based on that name, I wasn't too sure this was serious.
That's very funny.
But it is a real job.
What do you want to be when you grow up, Timmy? I want to be a knocker-upper.
I mean, it's an honorable profession.
It is.
It's needed.
Ooh, Robert Tucker has two of his favorite movies in the 90s,
Sure.
Jurassic Park and Dick Tracy.
Wow, one of the most successful movies ever.
And Dick Tracy.
Yep.
Oh,
Have you ever seen Dick Tracy?
I've seen Dick Tracy multiple times. Yeah.
I've never seen Dick Tracy.
What's his name? Muggle. Shoot. What's the Dustin Hoffman character? Mumbles. Yeah.
Sure.
It starred Warren Beatty
It,
and
it was awkward to look at visually, so I didn't bother to see it.
I did see it, and it was not as bad as it gets a rap for. Madonna was in it, right?
Yes, as Breathless.
I know McDonald's did like a big campaign for it.
They
Yes.
did. Yeah, it was a big movie. I saw it like in theaters on initial release.
Yeah.
All right, I hear something. What do I hear?
There's gonna be a ride for it.
I hear.
There was.
Where's
Play a Tony one. Play a Tony one.
Tony's not even here?
He was earlier.
Spin that wheel.
Will do.
Tony and his Roosevelt.
I like that shirt.
Always looking good. If you finish in first or fourth? I can't see from here. Ninth. Sorry, you will win a Disney Trivia Live magnet. Another job you don't find anymore is a gas pumper, except in Oregon and New Jersey, where it's a requirement, which is hilarious.
Oh, see, Tony is here.
Tony, yes, you are a classic. You're vintage.
Wow, Tony just called vintage.
I call people, this is the Emmy Award winner, mumbled when they don't speak clearly in sound bites. That's funny because she's an editor. I forgot that's from Dick Tracy. That's cool. You're ripping off Dick Tracy and don't even remember. Not ripping off, borrowing from.
Well,
All right.
everything's a ripoff of rocks.
What?
Rocks. Rocks are the only thing that existed at the start of the universe.
Oh my
So
God.
everything is a ripoff of rocks.
You're hilarious.
Not my words. That's a friend of mine who says that.
You
Just
guys
saying.
need to tell me you're ready and we will get started.
Makes no sense to me, but
No, that makes a lot of sense. You know what bugs me? So speaking of that, when something
yeah, well,
Look at all these readies. Why don't we start the
no, I want to hear
when
what bugs
people
you.
say something is all natural, we're not inventing stuff out of the ether. Everything is natural. Everything comes from stuff that's already here. We don't know how to create life from nothing. So all natural is stupid. Everything is all natural. Nothing is artificial. I rest my case. Miscellaneous Vlogs is here. Paul Schnebb is here. Oh, he's ready. Here we go. Question number poll. We started with a poll. Get you used to the interface. Get us know you guys a little better. Let's get to know what you guys think of sitcoms. What was the best 90s sitcom? Was it Seinfeld, Friends, Frasier, or The Simpsons of these four?
The only one I know at all.
You know, fun fact, Scott Bale there, all natural. So, of course, a clone is the epitome of all natural. All it is this thing again.
No, this is not a conversation
No.
to have here.
Your opinion of all natural is a little bit.
Remember, Jimmy is a computer programmer.
Frasier almost made my list.
Life science, not important to a computer programmer.
Prove me wrong.
Education.
Show me something that's not natural, or tell me, explain.
Nope. Someone didn't bite that.
We're just gonna keep going.
Also, I feel like very soon someone's gonna figure out a way to just create stuff.
And then you can advertise all natural. Right now, it's just redundant.
Well, no, because we're talking about like artificial flavors.
How is it artificial?
I don't know how they're made, but
All right. Question number poll. You guys, very even split between Seinfeld, The Simpsons, and Friends. Frasier not getting nearly enough love. Frasier might be actually the best of all these. Seinfeld's my favorite, but Frasier is something special. I agree, Paul. All right. Question number 1 in the 90s. Here we go. Which of these animated features was released earliest in the 90s? Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, or Rescuers Down Under? And fun fact, this picture is actually Iron Giant, which came from Pixar.
That's the joke, Mom. It's not Pixar.
It's not a joke. Don't take this away from me.
I have to say
I know
it is,
Tony's out
otherwise
there.
some joke Schmo was gonna come in like,
Right.
oh, look here, these guys are actual Disney fans. What? That's not a Disney movie. I'm never coming back here.
Joe Schmo doesn't scare me. Iron Giant is not a Disney movie, not a Pixar movie. I'm actually not 100% sure this is Iron Giant. This could be an Iron Giant ripoff for all I know. Tony, let me know. Is this Iron Giant? All right. So this was kind of tricky. Giddy, why?
Well, because Little Mermaid is earliest, but it wasn't in the 90s.
Very right.
So it would be Rescuers Down Under, part of the second movie in the Disney Renaissance.
Jeff is funny. The correct answer here is Rescuer Down Under. It came out in 1990.
Second movie of the Disney Renaissance, right?
Look at this.
Right?
We're not going there. Look at this.
Wow.
Wow.
Who is the one person? Come on, show me it. No, next.
Wow. That is
Who is it?
amazing.
Who lucked out?
Grandma and Grandpa. Alone in first like this, I actually really do want a picture of.
I like how Tony says that's from the Werner sisters, and it's called the Steel Ogre.
Thank you very much, Tony. When I looked at that, I'm like, this does not feel like Iron Giant to me, so I'm very glad you clarified that.
What do you feel?
Are you saying that he's joking? You think Tony's being serious?
Oh, okay.
And the Warner sisters, plus related to the Pointer sisters.
You go right ahead.
I thought we were putting that behind us. The Steel Ogre.
You seriously think she's being real?
It is. It's like the directed video ripoff called the Steel Ogre.
By Warner
I
Sisters?
don't, not Warner. Warner.
Yeah, I'm very sure.
Question number 2.
As a caramel sitter.
The Werther sisters. In what year did the first family move into Celebration, Florida? Was it 1991, 1996, 1994, 1998? Fun fact.
That car's going back in time.
I took a picture of this because it's DeLorean on the street in Celebration. This is Celebration's main street, which is called Market Street, I believe. But right there is
DeLorean.
no, behind the DeLorean is Upper Crust Pizza, not Flippers. Upper Crust Pizza, which to my mind is the absolute best non-thick crust pizza in the world, especially their Diego with the dollops of ricotta cheese. Oh, it's so good.
Well, how much is a dollop?
A dollop is about yay big.
I'm trying to figure out the answer to this based upon the Founders Day event we participated in. And just trying to do
good.
the math.
We lived in Celebration for almost 2 years when we first moved to
Yes,
Florida.
we did.
But this picture is a much more recent picture where we just visited and I wanted some of that pizza.
Yes, we
The
did.
correct answer is 1996. 1996, the first family moved in. Not the first family like the president, but the very first family to live there.
The
Yeah.
first family? There were no families until Celebration Florida.
If you had the budget, would you move back there?
For sure. Yeah, no question. If I had unlimited budget, I'd probably move to Golden Oak. But if I just had Celebration budget, I would move to Celebration. Sure.
You'd rather live in Golden
I've never
Oak
visited
than-
Golden Oak, so I can't really say that. I don't know how much it feels like a community. I love the Celebration community.
Yeah, I was gonna say you like to walk too much. I don't think you'd enjoy
Yeah,
Golden
I probably
Oak. It's too
wouldn't.
isolated.
I would love to live in Celebration and
Yeah.
be a part of that community.
Yeah.
They have Chick-fil-A.
You know how some people say it's like living in Stepford? I want to live in Stepford.
What's Stepford?
Conformity
What's
is
Stepford?
conformity. I love conformity. Stepford, there's a movie called Stepford Wives, which I will show you in about 3 years. And it's like this idyllic, perfect town. And Tony,
Is it really idyllic?
no, of course, there's always dark stuff underneath. Tony points out the director was Bradley Featherwing. Bradley Featherwing. So when they do a takeoff, a ripoff, they go all the way.
Evil Queen says Golden Oak is beautiful, but not a neighborhood feeling.
Yeah, I think I want that
that's
neighborhood
exceptional.
feeling. Not that I love rich people. I work for some. I mean, I suspect I do. They own a business, but
Not that I don't like rich people. I work for rich people.
but they're not always the most neighbor. Like, I like that friendliness. I like to know my neighbor. I like to live next door, close to my neighbor, and be able to say, "Hey, how you doing?" Rebecca and I don't always agree on this.
But it's challenging because when you're a higher profile like that, you want the
Yeah, I fully understand.
Yeah.
There's famous people that live there and stuff. Jeff Schenkel points out there's nothing all natural in Stepford.
Tony Betty says Celebration, aka Creamy
See,
Joe.
that's so overrated. Celebration is just a normal town. It's not.
We really enjoyed it when we lived there.
We totally did. I mean, if you want to paint your lawn green and that's the dumbest thing I've ever. But you know what I mean. If you want to paint your house green and put your old car on,
You know what I
on blonde,
want to do? You know what?
put your car on
I want to
blonde.
go up to my tree in the middle of fall, paint the trunk brown, and paint the leaves all yellow.
They do want you to conform. You do have to have white shade.
While I'm at it, I'll paint the sidewalk gray.
Thank you.
Facing the street.
But if you're okay with that stuff, I love the people there. I absolutely love living there. I love walking downtown and going in the shops. It was great. Golden Oak is some sort of government science test project. Sign me up.
Sign you up. Like, it's some government test project.
Hey, not all test projects are bad. A normal town with normal pigeons. No cameras. People have this image of Celebration, don't they? It's not the case. I mean, if it is, they hide it really well.
Secretly, it's actually the Men in Black.
Multi-select. Choose all that apply. Hits a bit. Who were the two leads in The Rocketeer? So choose two of these people. Jennifer Connelly, Kelly McGillis, Bill Campbell, Michael Crawford. We know people that still live in Celebration. People that have lived there
Plenty.
for years,
We have
and
plenty of people.
they love it.
Yep.
I don't blame them one bit.
Yep.
One bit. Love it down there. On Fire Pizza. Nope. Upper Crust Pizza.
By the way, no thank you.
I know. I know. I know I am the one that feels this way, not we feel this way. Fine with me. But if you want to be my neighbor, I like people. Come live next. Well, no, I'm not going to say that. But
All right, let's track down Mr. Nothing Place's dress.
correct answers are Jennifer
No, thank
Connelly
you.
and Bill Campbell. Jennifer Connelly and Bill Campbell. You guys did well on that one. Very impressive.
So Tony Betty's joking around about how, yeah, we watch those people on Channel 12 as they go about their daily lives. You wouldn't even care if you were on Channel 12. You'd be okay.
I don't
that's
want them
fine.
in my house, but
No,
like
but I mean,
outside the house.
If there were just like cameras all over your neighborhood, and
Why
so
would I
people could
care?
just tune into your. That's what I mean. You don't care.
You're
There
the one
are
that's gonna-
cameras all over neighborhoods. That is a normal thing.
You would just put your life
Yeah,
out
but I
there.
mean, like just.
I mean, there's ring cams
Yeah,
everywhere.
but if it was just for entertainment purposes, as opposed to like people doing it for security, if it was just like, hey, we have live cams set up all throughout this city. Come live here. You'd be like, sign me up.
Yeah, I
I
don't care.
know. I'm just saying.
You would film yourself. You would just put a camera in every room of your house. Go, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the video. I'm gonna
You
just.
would sign
can
up for the
watch
Truman
me.
Show.
I mean, the Truman Show. He didn't know he was in the Truman
But I
Show,
mean,
but
but-
yes. My life live on a webcam.
You'd be
I don't
like-
want indoors. I don't want people to know what I do at home.
Yeah,
I
was just
need some
like-
privacy.
I would-
But outdoors,
Yeah.
like just
Just
so you would just be at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Just saying.
I mean, when you're an influencer like me, you're assuming everyone's looking anyway.
Okay, what was the answer to this one?
Yeah, see? The residents are becoming sentient. That's funny. It was Jennifer Connelly and Bill Campbell. Yes, and I'm sure most of them agree with me.
Most
Right?
of who?
The people in the chat would also want to be in that situation.
I think there are very many people like you who would be as comfortable just with the world watching their every move as you would be.
It's
Only
a
outside.
Doobie show.
Yes, only outside your four.
Donna is ready for a live Doobie show. Okay, fine. I'm going live. Every time I leave the house, I'm turning on my webcam. You're gonna be with me.
Oh, see, Evil Queen's with you. I'm doing anything outside in public. I care if anyone's watching. I don't
Right.
care.
Right.
Okay.
Watch me. Say hello. Join me. Whatever.
It's so weird.
I'll share. I'll do my Google location sharing with you. No, I'm not. But okay, wait. The thing I love most about Celebration was the bookstore with the big Disney book section. I'm assuming a lot of those old stores, even before we moved, had closed already, which was kind of sad. But they still have, it's not been taken over by big stores. It's still neighborhood stores. They just keep changing.
Tony with the conspiracy
Except
theories.
for Starbucks that ran out the local.
Pete's.
No, it was Barney's.
Barney's, that's right. But at least last time we were there, Upper Crust Pizza was still there.
Barney, you mean a purple dancing dinosaur?
Yeah, he had a coffee
house
place.
that I used to order my coffee shipped to me from Florida.
Question number
Oh,
4.
the beeping.
What Disneyland attraction closed in 1994 and made my wife cry? Was it? No, not cry. Sorry. Take that back. Was it Skyway, Mike Think Keelboats, Rocket Rods, or Swiss Family Treehouse? Oh, Tony Betty says he knows that bookstore is now a pet place.
Oh, did it? Is what became Wolfgang?
Wolfgang.
We bought treats for Happy at Wolfgang.
I remember Wolfgang.
Wolfgang Bakery.
Yes. Oh my.
When we first got our terrier, we went there and bought him. I think that's where he got his first collar. Was it
right.
Wolfgang?
The saddest thing to be gone, in my opinion, from Celebration is the movie theater.
Yeah.
That town should have a movie theater, and I love that it had
We
one.
did. We love that theater.
So.
Let's all go to the lobby.
And it has a little pond out I mean, the lake with its own little alligator. We used to walk that lake so much. Pools.
And you used to love to play in the fountain there by the theater.
Who, me?
Yeah, all the directions. Oh,
I would play in a
oh, we used
fountain.
to go to
Yeah.
the Celebration Hotel and see the piano player there.
Who used to be the piano player at the Brown Derby at the Disney Studios.
Yep. All right. Anyway,
Paul.
correct
Piano
answer
player
here.
Paul, I'm pretty sure.
I think it was John.
You think it was John?
You think it was Ringo?
I thought it was Paul. You think it's John? Okay.
No, I don't think it's John, but I think it started with a J, and it's not coming to me.
Okay.
Anyway, correct answer is Skyway. The Skyway closed in 1994 at Disneyland. Did you know that?
Actually, I did not.
They did. Back. Taco Party's in first place.
Look who's in second.
Grandpa, I said, where did Taco Party come from? And the trio.
Wait, is that Tony?
Probably.
Nah, because he doesn't play anymore. But
Maybe it's someone else.
Maybe.
But the
Maybe he's-
trio minus Uncle Orville, because Uncle Orville's going in 3rd and 5th. What's happening? Okay. And apparently that theater was
technically-
part of the deal that brought AMC into downtown. Oh, okay. That's why the theater was there, and now it's gone. Okay, I thought you said it had to leave because of that one. Oh, that's interesting, Tony. So technically, Tony is not only an animation historian, he's also a celebration historian. Thank you,
I think we
Tony.
should celebrate that fact.
I am. Huzzah! Question number 5. Which of these songs is not featured in James and the Giant Peach? My Name is James, Family, Eating the Peach, Down the Peach Pit. Which one of these is not featured
Wait, so only
in
one of
James
these
and the
is
Giant
fake?
Peach? Yep.
Boy, this movie is bad zombie.
And this image is the Peach State back in the 90s.
Is that Georgia?
Yes, it's Atlanta, Georgia, back in the 90s.
We're still like going Discovery
They
Center.
just had one street in the 90s.
Really? That's
Yeah.
it? That's it? They
This,
only have
this
one?
was the entire city of Atlanta back then, yeah.
Really? So what's over there?
In fact, all natural street, too.
It was, yeah, the street was all natural.
Oh, is that a sign for the airport right there? Isn't that what's the name of their airport? The Hatfield McCoy Airport? I think so. Correct answer here is My Name is James. Not only is it a real song, it is a great song. Family, also a very good song. Eating the Peach, Not a very good song, but it is a real song. Down the Peach Pit is not.
A real song.
How about that? Nice going, Doobie. This is how I find out James the Giant Peach is actually a Disney movie. Edith, I like you. You don't deserve to win this game.
Oh, Dave, don't listen to him.
They reneged later and dropped the Celebration Theater, and I believe that's also when the Dying one came into Downtown Disney. Very fascinating, Tony. I have an assignment. No, I can't give you article assignment. I'm not your boss. Never mind.
To Downtown Disney / Disney Springs / is
Taco Party is in first place. Donna feeling 90. That's kind of sad. Is in fifth place. Grandma and Grandpa still in second, although Taco Party is kind of running away with it.
Taco Party be running faster than
Question
something.
number 6, and I am gonna ask question number 6. What was Disney's first direct-to-video animated sequel? Was it Aladdin, Prince of Thieves, Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas, The Return of Jafar, or Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World?
I actually think I know this one.
Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World. Disney's first direct-to-video animated sequel. Not their first sequel. That would have been Rescuers Down Under. Their first direct-to-video sequel. Tony says, I study what I fear. Hence why I know too much for my own good. Nothing to fear in Celebration, Tony. You're welcome here. You're welcome here.
Is it C?
It is C, The Return of Jafar. Meanwhile, Edith saying what we're all thinking. I can't believe Tony is still talking about Celebration. Oh, my. Tony types big paragraphs, so he often comments long after we've moved on. But that's okay. We love Tony for who he is, not who we wish he was.
Well, sometimes.
We wish he was.
Return of Jafar is the correct answer. It was the first direct-to-video sequel. It was a sequel to Aladdin.
Sometimes both.
What was sometimes both?
We love him for who he is and for who he was. All at the same time.
Jeff Schenkel with the fun fact.
Oh, here we go.
The voice of Genie in Return of Jafar, Dan Castellaneta, who was Homer Simpson. That is accurate. 100% accurate. That is 100% accurate. Taco Party's in first place. One Little Spark, Madam Little, Uncle Orville, the trio making themselves known in the top 5 for the first time today, followed by My Dad and his wife, which sounds really bad. My dad and my mom, Grandma. I always say that because I got to explain. I have a mom, so it's not quite as natural to say my mom. I don't have a father, so it's very natural to say my dad. Obviously, I think of them both as my parents and love them more than anything.
You're bad at this.
Live shows are terrible.
Yeah, they are.
Grandma, you know I love you. Grandma. Mom, you know I love you. Question number 7. His grandma. While Toontown opened in 1993, literally in, what attraction didn't open until 1994? The Jolly Trolley, Gadget's Go Coaster, Chippendale Treehouse and Acorn Crawl, or Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin?
Is this what it looked like an opening? There were just characters everywhere.
Just running all over the place. They're running. I don't know if the characters are chasing the children or the children are chasing the characters. Everyone is running.
The kids are running to Mickey. There's a kid dancing with Pluto.
What's
Roger
Donald
Rabbit's
and
just
Minnie
standing
back there? They are off somewhere. And Goofy, they're on the move.
Oh, what Goofy's
And
doing?
these two kids down here are about to take out Mickey.
Wait, hold on.
Mickey's days are numbered.
So that we have this kid dancing with Pluto.
Yeah.
Gadget.
Oh wow, I think so.
Is that someone right there? That looks like a. That
I
looks like
can't
a
tell
head.
if that's a character or not.
And then we have Goofy here. I don't know what Goofy's doing, and Roger Rabbit's just standing there. This is such a weird
I have
photo.
never looked at this picture this closely. This is like such a famous picture, and I've never taken a close look before.
Even though
Anyway.
it's allegedly mostly complete in '93, says Tony.
It was. This was purely marketing. Purely marketing, they say. Gadget's Go Coaster was not the answer. Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin is the answer. All right.
Good
Question
ride,
number
good ride.
scoreboard says Taco Party still in first place. Grandma and Grandpa pop up in the third. Way to go. One Little Spark in second. Donna feeling 90 but looking 20 in fourth, and Schnebs in fifth place. Here we go. Question number 8. Multi-select is great. 1,500 points. This is where things change. Which of these Disney World hotels opened in the 90s? Coronado Springs, Pop Century, Old Key West, Water and Slide.
I think I know this.
It can be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Choose all that apply. Don't forget to submit.
Actually, I still think I do.
I suspect you do.
One of them I'm unsure of.
And this is a picture of a generic 90s hotel.
Really?
Yes, you can look at that big TV.
That looks so generic.
This is people used to sleep. I used to sleep in a place like this.
This is ugly.
This is hideous.
It looks like a 70s.
It looks like 70s. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Or 80s.
No, 80s were cool.
It just looks dated, whatever it is.
They never getting married looking like that. The correct answers are Coronado Springs. Coronado Springs and Old Key. Sorry. Coronado Springs and Old Key
How'd
West.
you come up with that?
I don't know. Pop Century and Wilderness Lodge both opened.
Okay, I was.
When did Wilderness Lodge open? No,
When did Pop Century open?
Pop Century opened in the 2000s.
Okay.
Wilderness Lodge opened when? Someone want to fact check me on Wilderness Lodge, please? Evil Queen says that carpet.
Oh yeah,
is scary.
Pop Century was 2003.
Not sure I want to walk
Around
on
there.
it. Chef says that hotel room with the magic fingers for sure. Yes. Kind of reminds me of my TIL when you mentioned that, Jeff.
You know, that hotel feels like something that I would see on an episode of Abandoned.
Yeah, it does. You
Like,
probably have.
This hotel opened in like here, and then then they had to liquidate their assets.
Wait, Wilderness Lodge opened in 94?
Yep.
That's why I have it as the right answer. Okay, I can't even tell. Yes. Wilderness Lodge is also a right answer. Duh. Old Key West, Coronado Springs. Apparently, whoever wrote this program didn't make it clear which the right answers are. So I will
It's just put a little black box around
It's
it.
also
expecting
down
it to be
here.
enough.
It dims it down here. I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't know what you're thinking right now.
And Paul is right. No shag, no wood panel. By the way, our house that we're currently renting, lots of wood paneling.
Lots of wood paneling. Built in this. I want to say it wasn't built in the 70s. It was built like 40 years ago.
But the paneling came in the 70s.
Okay.
That was their last upgrade to our current residence. Was the wood paneling.
And I love when we crack out.
Well, they can
Good
really
night,
like that.
Edith.
Hi,
Edith.
Really, Edith? 2 questions to go.
Hey, she's gotta go. I
Come on, let's
understand.
read the
Thanks
last
for
page.
joining us, Edith.
Thanks a lot, Edith. Sorry, no. Bye.
Sorry for what?
Question number 8.
Also, Celebration is your friend.
That's right. Hi, Stephen from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Cheyenne, I believe, is the capital of Wyoming.
Yeah, Cheyenne's in Wyoming.
I don't know why I know that.
What?
Because there's a Wyoming.
Why are you making that joke right now? Why don't you move on to the next question? I am waiting.
Question. That's a good one. Question number 9. You're definitely my son. Question number 9. What Disney World theme debuted on January 16th, 1994? Blizzard Beach, Walt Disney World Marathon, Disney Wedding Pavilion, Disney Institute. Fun fact. Harry Styles, which is a name I know, although I don't know who he actually is, also debuted in 1994. And that's his picture.
Donna wants to hear more of the Capitals song.
Uh-oh.
No.
Ohio.
I could sing that one word for word.
That's all I know.
I'm not gonna on air, but I could.
I know you can.
So, ha! I beat your system.
And Jeff Schenkel.
I wonder if you really could. We'll have to test it out later.
Okay.
I bet you can't.
I bet I could.
I bet you
I
can.
bet I could.
Word for word, no mistakes. Not a contraction. Not a.
Not a contract.
You know what I mean. Not an article.
Not an article.
Like the article.
What Walt Disney World thing debuted?
I know what
Do you know,
articles
hon?
are. There are 2 types of articles. The word kind.
I
The
have
laughing
a
fish
guess.
Good.
My guess is B.
Your guess is right.
Woohoo!
And can you tell me who Harry Styles is?
He's some singer that girls all flock around.
No. What?
I'm being a flocking girl. Oh, I saw Dunkirk. So he's an actor too.
Sometimes singers do that.
Yeah, I saw it. He was in Dunkirk. I remember that. Yeah.
That was not.
It's all
What were
coming
you
back
just
here.
doing?
And when I saw him in Dunkirk, you know what I did? Scoreboard says, after 9 questions, Taco Party well out in front, Schneb, Donna feeling 90, Grandma and Grandpa, and One Little Spark rounding out the top 5.
You acted like a drunk goose that sat on the fire.
America runs on Dunkirk. That's pretty funny. Except for that movie's kind of tragic. Bad taste, Jeff. Be better. Question number 2. Question number 2. You've never seen girls go crazy for a musician?
No.
What show started with the line, I wish I never had to leave this magical place? Is it? Was it? Remember, Dreams Come True. Parade of the Stars. Fantasy in the Sky. Or Believe, There's Magic in the Stars. David Copperfield in the 90s. Magic. And you know,
people will know that fist shaking Copperfield reference that we saw the other day that you were trying to recall why it was a thing.
Copperfield.
Yeah, and you were like, that feels like it's a thing.
Yeah.
It was the way somebody reacted to getting the question wrong on a game show.
Yes.
But when they did that, you were like, that feels like a thing. Like I've seen it before.
Yeah.
And you couldn't place it, and that was no help.
Jeff said, bad taste is 100% natural for me. Very funny. Man. Every single show I watched at Disneyland.
Sure.
Okay.
I wish I never had to leave.
Correct answer is Believe. There's magic in the stars. Magic everywhere you look. Like pages on a storybook.
He would be in a storybook.
The dream come true is ours. There's magic in the stars. Where
Pages are
all
awful.
your dreams come true. On a storybook.
Pretty sure they're in. Pages are in. In the storybook.
You know what I did the first time I saw your mom?
I thought that's what some kid did when he's on the
'Cause
Great
remember,
Movie Ride. It got to Alien.
I already loved her since I was 12. I just finally found her. And so I was so happy.
I remember I saw someone do that exact thing one time. They were an extraterrestrial alien encounter. Which the fact that you did that when you saw Mom is concerning.
And I wanted my chili dog. Do you want to do the podium?
Donna feeling 90 stabs, and who is Mr., Mrs., or someone taco party?
Taco party.
Yeah.
Hey, YIL, and then yesterday I learned that Leah Remini.
Oh wait, hold
Ready?
on just a second.
Sure.
What are the
Number 4.
number 4?
Oh, no, number 9. Number 9. I'm sorry. It was number 9. We have no number 9. So it would be number 10, which is Evil Queen.
All right.
Oh, wow. Nikki B won both today.
Wow.
That says faints. That's not what I thought that said when I first saw it. Well, Nikki B and Evil Queen, send me an email. Yesterday I learned that Leah Remini was in Saved by the Bell. Did I know this? I know her from King of Queens.
This is not breaking news.
The breaking news that I didn't know. Anyway, guys.
And apparently Target employees are clapping.
Yay!
Why?
I don't know.
So not only has Nikki B won 17 Emmys, 4 Oscars, 12 Grammys, and a Clio, she has also won 2 straight Disney Trivia Live games, which is the highest honor among all of these.
And next time, she'll win 2 crooked ones.
Your son.
Good night.
Next time we expect to see your avatar here holding your highest award, the Disney Trivia Live Magnet.
Yay! Oh, her gift was Target employees applauding.
Oh, okay. And Jeff Schenkel makes a very good point. I think we're all winners because we learned what knock her up or something. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you. Not Saturday. We got plans. We'll see you next Tuesday.